I was told that this drill can't drill. So let's take a look at that and review this whole SKIL 12 volt line. I picked this up because I was looking at the other red brand, Milwaukee 12 volt tools, to have an extra drill and driver in my shop. Found the brushed for about $100 at the time, but I wanted brushless, and that was up around $253, I think. I don't quite know what they're at today, but in any case, the SKIL line was on sale at the time for $130. Brushless tools in a 5-piece set, so I said, why not? Let's give them a try. It's a little bit budget friendly, see what they're like. So, went ahead and got it. You get the flashlight, the impact driver, the drill, the multi-tool, and the radio for that. Now, it is, I believe at the moment, $199 at Lowe's, but it does go on sale, like I said, for about that $130. The radio itself isn't bad. I haven't used it much, so I can't touch on it. However, I wouldn't be afraid to take it on a camping trip, a motorcycle trip to the beach or whatnot and use it. Mostly here it sits on the wall because I have a radio. One of the tools I was a bit excited to get was the multi-tool, simply because then I would have one that's cordless. Mine were all corded, so I always had to find somewhere to plug it in. This is great to just grab and go. As you can see, the blade on here is dull, but it does do multi-tool things. The other nice thing about this that I like is the blade change or accessory changes. You flip this, off it comes, flip it back, put it down, you're good. No having to find a wrench or undo anything, so forth. Another one I thought I wouldn't use much was the light. Just a typical flashlight, but it does have angles. This has come in handy when I've had to do some plumbing, like that under the sink faucet. You're trying to see up and look, point that there, go ahead and see what you're doing a little bit easier versus going and grabbing a headlamp. So I have used it more than I thought. To come into the two tools that I was most looking forward to. Now, onto the two tools that I bought this set for that we're all looking at. The impact driver and the drill. Impact driver, pretty standard, has a low and a high on it. Forward and reverse. It is one-handed. Put that on. So you do have to pull it when you put it on and pull it when you get it off. You can't just pop it in. One downside probably. The light on it is extremely nice. It's all the way around there. And if you just pull the trigger just slightly, you get 10 seconds of light. So as far as driving screws, into softer woods, it doesn't really have an issue. So obviously it's not as fast as a 20 volt, but in my wood shop, I use this a lot on my cedar planters. It's light. It's nice to just pop the screws in for the big ones that I need to, and it's had no problem with those. I also, if I was just doing, like, say, my own deck, I don't think I'd go out and buy a whole nother set of tools versus just using the 12 volt. I could get the job done. So as far as driving into hardwoods, it's a little tougher on that front. But that just drove that into the maple, no problem. As far as into oak, so as far as I'm concerned, on high, there's plenty of power there to get most jobs done, and for the hobbyist woodworker, without a doubt. The drill, again, we have multiple speeds here from drilling to different clutch speeds, and we have a high-low, 1, 2. Both have the belt loop. This one has the light down here, which isn't as bright as the impact driver, but it works. And then you do have a bit holder on the back of both of these. So, can it drill? That's a pretty small drill bit. We're not worried about that, right? That's easy. Get it locked in. Obviously, the cedar, any cedar, pine, anything construction lumber, 2x4s, eats that up, no problem. How about maple? Through that, no problem. Oak, we're going where there's no hole. just straight on through. So I'm not giving a pilot hole or anything like that. And feel it close. And then one that I did with this drill is I made a bench, as you can see here, entirely out of dowels, and this 12-volt drill drilled every single hole in this oak bench, including the end grain and everything else to put the dowels in. And I'm not pushing too hard, letting the bit do the work. Now you do need a sharp bit. Once the bit gets dull, you're going to have struggles. It is only a 12-volt drill, so sharp bits, you can still use it on hardwoods, softwoods, and everything in between, and proving, yes, it can drill, contrary to what I was told that this is just a glorified screwdriver. If you want a glorified screwdriver, get one of these, which also is awesome, and I hope to have a review of this soon on my channel. So hit that like and subscribe button if you want to see that and other tool reviews and projects coming up. Again, thanks for watching. Have a good evening.